I love Jurassic Park, man. It's kind of well known here to people that I cried. A grown man.
Yeah. Gotta put that out there.
When I saw Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park right there, I loved dinosaurs growing up. I had never seen anything but fake ass special effects when people tried to recreate dinosaurs. That first Jurassic Park, that was the first time I had seen dinosaurs roam the earth again.
It was the first time in a while that I had seen
actual dinosaurs?
No. A black character. Fuck you.
I was waiting too.
I'm like, that was good.
That's the kind of shit you want somebody to get mad at you over. I'm like, what? That went right over his fucking head.
I was trying to construct my joke
until he fucked it up with his mean ass joke. Kind of true though, man.
It was too easy.
It really was.
I took too long. I let you slip in there. My fault.
I love it. Y'all know the words to the Jurassic Park song?
No. There's words?
There's words. There's words. You know, Jurassic Park. There's Jurassic Park where the dinosaurs run free. A T-Rex roared, pterodactyl soared, Velociraptor don't eat me. Of course, I made those words. Martin didn't waste no time.
I wish I had like a tight black T-shirt on right now. Just say, "Don't do that again."
That was horrible. The hell's up there? What's going on with my camera? I'm looking up here. What is this up here? Go away.
There you go.
All right. Don't know what that was. Even the camera got tired of that shit.
Wave that shit.
I know.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shoot.
Like the camera say like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do it."
Yeah. Even the camera was trying to pull up a score for me. 0. Now we have Jurassic World. Oh, we've had 2 sequels. We've had The Lost World, directed by Spielberg himself, who directed the original. And then we had Jurassic Park 3. Nothing exciting there too much. We have what people are saying. Please give us the proper sequel to that first Jurassic Park. It's been 22 years since the first Jurassic Park attempted to open with disastrous and murderous results. But fuck it, let's open it anyway.
Yeah, and no lessons were learned.
not a fuck was given in that park that day. Shit, we got money on these bitches.
But not only was no lesson learned by the people who made the park, none by all the 1,000 people who went to visit it either.
No, none. But you give it to the people because they never heard about it. So, hey, to the public, as far as they know, everything is cool. But you know something? The park has been open for a while and it's known as Jurassic World. They perfected everything. They got it down to a proper theme park. And families are coming in by the millions. Not a person has been eaten since the park has opened. However, that's the problem. Everybody's walking to the park and they're like, I don't see this shit.
Right.
Dinosaur ain't shit now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Might as well be a rhino.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, don't impress me. Make a Smurf or something.
I got a question.
What's up? Well, let me get through with the description.
Come on,
yeah, thank you, brother. Shit. Eager motherfucker, you. Feed your ass to a dinosaur.
I feel like you just did.
Yeah, right? I know.
His head off.
I know. But they say, okay, well, shit, what are we going to do? Everybody's used to dinosaurs. How about we make something bigger, more dangerous, more asshole-ish?
Yeah, sexy.
Yeah.
And dangerous.
And so they go off and they create this dinosaur, what is it? I don't give a fuck Rex.
The Indominosaurus.
Indominosaurus.
Yeah.
Wow,
I didn't think I remembered that.
I know. And this dinosaur, it hates everything. It eats everything, kill anything that look at it the wrong way in a minute, and sets off a chain event that puts this park into the nightmare scenario that they always imagine could happen. I love the way the movie starts out because, first of all, it straight out tells you, you know what, that 2 and 3, bullshit. We ain't gonna say a word about it.
Did
they didn't say, no, they never acknowledged 2 or 3.
Yeah, because there's no mention of how the dinosaurs were like going to people's swimming pools.
No,
yeah, exactly.
Okay, you would think after what happened in 2 where dinosaurs, they had a T-Rex attack San Francisco, complete with running Japanese, you know that they would never open this fucking park.
Yeah, the world would say no.
No fucking way. So you have to wipe that out because you have to pretend like that never happened. There's a guy even in the movie wearing a Jurassic Park T-shirt, and they acknowledge the first one. 2 or 3? No. I will say, too, that the movie is very smart in the way it perceives the industry itself. Yeah. They're acknowledging, like, CG has been out there. You've seen it. It's up to us, this movie, to kind of bring back that magic that you loved in that first one. And
it's an interesting point. Because it is the characters, the theme of this movie that people in there are saying, the only way we're going to impress the public is do something wild, crazy, and maybe a little stupid. And so the movie does that itself.
Yeah, wild, crazy, and stupid. When you have this movie right here, the dinosaurs are the stars. The humans don't mean shit here. The only human that is even remotely cool is old Star-Lord himself, Chris Pratt. And Chris Pratt, I don't know what's more impressive, that he's the best, most fleshed out, charismatic character in here. We're still looking at him and saying, damn, he ain't fat no more. I can't tell, but he really does do a great job in here as the guy who's the alpha. He's the alpha dinosaur to the velociraptors. He's the raptor handler. He's the one that comes in and tells them what's up.
Didn't read the manual.
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Do not fire! Put 12 amps in these animals, they're never gonna trust me again.
Bring your dumb ass on over here. Look, you see that? You stupid motherfucker. Ow. Bring your pop-out looking ass on over here. And it's right at that moment in the movie. I don't know how long these velociraptors have been around, but they realize at that moment, they're like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah. We could eat this dude right now. In fact, you see that one velociraptor right there? He's looking at everybody else and saying, guys, is it just me, or do we look like a bunch of bitches right now? We actually being punked by Star-Lord.
We should be sharing this motherfucker like an appetizer.
Yeah, exactly. We're getting controlled by a fucking snack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they do look like bitches. They really, for velociraptors, that's a bad look.
That's a real bad look. But they need that in this movie. Chris Pratt plays Owen Grady. He's an ex-military guy, and what he does in the movie is that he brings the element that the other movies were missing. Like, what can you do different? Sure. And in this, we finally see the humans have somewhat control over the dinosaurs. Seriously, I'm not even making a joke. They look at. This doesn't even make sense to me, because he's talking about, man, these guys will never trust me again if you shoot them. But the scene ends with him running from those motherfuckers,
Well, shit, man. He ain't stupid. Yeah, right. Yeah, I like that. I like that, as a matter of fact, because it's like, he's dealing with wild animals.
Yeah.
You could have wolves out there.
Yeah.
And you could be the alpha. You could have them, trained somewhat, but they always wild animals.
Yeah.
And it just, that showed that he knew that, like, hey, I got some control, but there's a limit.
The one cool human leave, and all the other humans and characters in the movie, they fall to their types. And it's just what you expect it to be. Irfan Khan, he's the Indian John Hammond in this, Bryce Dallas Howard, who is really the most unlikable character in here, because she's the corporate lackey. She's the one that's making.
I disagree.
She's the one that's making all the dumb corporate decisions. She's the one that's harping about everything that goes against common sense. And like I said, it's cool to have those expectations there, those types, but when they're annoying, I don't really care for it.
Think it'll scare the kids?
Like, shit, I'm scared right now. See, you don't see me moving, do you?
You smell that? That was me.
Kids. This will give the parents nightmares.
Is that good?
It's fantastic.
So you see how those
goddamn money.
Exactly. See, he don't even see a dinosaur right now. He sees one big dollar sign going through the forest. You're like, shit. But you know what, man? You say you disagree with me. What is it you disagree with me on?
About her being such the corporate lackey that all she cares about is keeping up the towing the company line. I mean, she's put in this position where she's over all this. Like, she was a character I've had the most sympathy for, because she's caught in the middle. She's over the team, but she's got to answer to this guy. And he's got mixed things going on. He wants to make money. He doesn't care about the dinosaurs. He has sympathies here and there. He's not just a total greedy asshole. And he made a line like he inherited this whole thing from John Hammond.
Yeah.
So she's kind of caught in the middle. And then her sister just dumps her 2 kids on her right in the middle of this new job where she's got all that she's trying to handle, and everybody's like, "Wow, you can't spend time with my kids." It's like, come on, I gave them passes to the park.
Bitch, I got a job.
I got a job. Yeah, exactly. And they're all like, "So what? We're here. You're not gonna spend time with us?" It's like, I'm on the clock right now.
Yeah, right.
I gave y'all free passes to every ride, super express passes, free food. Go fucking have fun at a goddamn dinosaur park.
What the fuck? Kids want to hang out with their aunt and they have all that shit to themselves.
Well, they really don't. They're being pushed onto the kids are being pushed onto the aunt, and even the oldest kid is like, I don't want to do this, you know.
Yeah.
And they do want to run free. So you got these kids. You got Zach and Gray, played by Nick Robinson. He's the older one. Ty Simpkins, who's the younger one. And they annoyed me in ways that the first kids did not. For one thing, you got Zach here. Zach just going around the park just trying to get laid. You know, every time. He makes me mad because he's in a dinosaur park. Now, I know people haven't seen, they've seen dinosaurs for a long time, but he's like, fuck these dinosaurs. Shit, I'm trying to get some pussy up in here.
I'm going back on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, that was even a dinosaur say, hey man, look at me, like, get the fuck off me, man. I'm trying to get this number over here. You know, and but he's, you know what? He's a teenager. I get that. It's his little brother that got on my nerves, man. He was either sitting around talking about there's Rex and when he wasn't acting like a little autistic kid, he was like, I'm crying, man, because mom's getting divorced. I can't want to go back home.
Like that whole crying over the divorce, I was like, wait a minute. The reason I'm annoyed with them is because they spent barely any time with that divorce. They didn't flesh out their backstory enough.
Yeah.
So it just felt kind of pasted on.
And that's what they do. You know, they put on these backstories, but it's only a matter of time before, you know, they're just running from a dinosaur and everything that they're talking about doesn't matter.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 1.
The dinosaur's like, fuck! I'm like, shit. I'm gonna get you! Run, motherfucker, run! You ain't gonna run me, you ain't gonna run me!
This shit ain't over.
Yeah, exactly.
See, he started out walking slow to build dramatic tension, and then he had to speed up. He's like, I should have just ran from the beginning.
Yeah, he should have did. Or she did. Yeah, she was trying to look cool, and that's where she fucked up. Make this look good. Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit.
That was for the IMAX, right?
Shouldn't have been trying to showboat. My house, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you. Swim.
You better run.
Yeah. Okay. My last big complaint is, you're going to have humans in here who are just strictly there to be dinosaur food.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, you got Chris Pratt. They make him look good when he's running from a dinosaur. When he's running, he got that cool run, got that Tom Cruise run.
Yeah, he got that face.
Got that face.
He's determined.
And look at this, dinosaur breaks out, and look at him. That motherfucker get that slide in there. You know, hey,
baseball slide.
Yeah, that baseball slide, got that action pose right there. When I say obvious that they have dinosaur food, let me show you a little still right here. The dude that's standing next to Chris Pratt, Mexican dude. You know he's gone.
You shouldn't be Mexican.
You know, and he's looking like, and then even the dude is looking like, God damn, I had to be standing next to a white dude. He's like, if Chris Pratt was black, maybe I'd have a chance.
I know. He was like, oh man, I thought for sure you were black.
Yeah. Be on an even playing field if that was the case.
He said if he was black, I'd get away. The black dude would die, but shit, I'm fucked right now. Look at his face. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. Look, he can't even run fast. Yeah, that's your ass. I see you.
Damn.
So you hear that? Ah! He can't even, you know, yeah, he could at least got one in, you know, pinche cabrón, ah! Fuck you! Ah! He didn't even let him have that, man. I'm not complaining about a lot of things here just for the whole review. I do have some very good things to say about this, but Martin.
Okay. The things you named, they are problematic, for sure. They didn't bother me as much as the secondary plot that's going on in this whole thing. Because, hey, it's one thing to put this park together and have a dinosaur that's so big and has superpowers, a super dinosaur, where you're like, hey, you know something bad's going to go on. But you have a secondary plot where the military is involved. And if that wasn't enough, it's like, all right, military, maybe that was what gets this going. But it's that token evil military that doesn't give a fuck about anything except weapons that we see in so many movies that I keep thinking like, man, I had hoped that after Avatar, people would say like, all right, enough with that.
There's a part in the movie where it just goes fucking nuts. It goes gonzo. There's a helicopter that runs into a pen full of pterodactyls. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, it was just like, the dinosaurs were just like, now it's time to cause some chaos. And the whole island goes crazy and it doesn't let up at that point. It just goes fucking wild. And that is what I want to see. I said, you know what, if I'm not gonna get any good characters out of this, just let the dinosaurs take over. And they do. And when that happens, as it progresses, it's like, okay, first of all, I'm just seeing people getting killed left and right. They're picking off, civilians here and there. Pterodactyls are assholes, man.
They are assholes.
Pterodactyls, I mean, there's parts where they just picking up people, not even eating, they just pick it up and just dropping them.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just pick it up and dropping them and laughing at them when they drop it. Fuck you, and they stabbing people with their beaks and everything. And I love these pterodactyls and I hate them too, man. Yeah, fuck you. I love that part. That part where he said that one little, that one pterodactyl right there. Look at him.
That
I love that.
was especially being an asshole.
He was. My dick. Yeah, he was being, that one pterodactyl was messing with this woman. He was just picking her up, dropping her, picking up and dropping her in water, laugh at her. And even one dinosaur just said, hey, man, I'm sick of this shit. Somebody got to come in and do something. And that one big dinosaur in the water came out and fucked him up. And even he looked like, oh, no.
Signifying monkey.
I shouldn't have been fucking around. But it gets even better from that point because it turns into almost like an all dinosaur wrestling match. The big
It does.
Man, seriously, the strength of Jurassic Park, really something that no one has really recognized since the first one. They tried to do variations of it, but this movie really captures this. The dinosaurs, the reason why they work is because they serve as both villain and hero. And sometimes in the same species. And really, these are horror movies for kids. I'm talking about where they are truly terrifying. I remember seeing the first Jurassic Park. It was like about a 6-year-old kid came out on his daddy's shoulder. Wasn't even crying. He was just making noises.
Shell shock.
Yeah, he was trying to bring tears, but he was just kind of shocked. And I was like, that's why this works. Because they give us everything we love about dinosaurs, everything we love about monsters. We see Godzilla and we see how heroic he is, at times. But we also see him when he's tearing up the city. And this, we like to see both. We want to be scared by these creatures and we want to see them as heroes. And we get to see that, man. Like that shit right there where I love that Chris Pratt is riding on a motorcycle with velociraptors. And at the end of the movie, it is getting fucking crazy. And I had narration going off in my head when I watched it because I was watching this fight between these two dinosaurs and you rooting for one. It's like, oh no, they're getting them down. Oh, what is he gonna do? Oh, but wait, here comes Badassosaurus Rex. Oh my God, he's tagged them out. He's doing it. He's getting it on. And it was like, and I lost my shit. I was really like, yeah, that's the shit that I'm talking about.
And then you looked around and noticed everybody was sitting down.
Yeah, and everybody's like, will you sit your ass? But that's why I had my Jurassic Park moment. That's why I was like, fuck yes! That's the sequel we should have had years ago. Fuck you 2 and 3. This is what we wanted here. This is what brought it back to what made that last scene in Jurassic Park where the T-Rex is screaming and they have that banner coming down when dinosaurs ruled the earth, and you just felt that tingle right here. And they go a step further here. They got dinosaurs that say, yo, man, look, any other day, you and I, we wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be going down like this, but I got your back right now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's get this motherfucker. And I was like, wow.
It did have very much one of those that Godzilla movie feel.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, for anybody who saw Godzilla a few years ago and felt like, man, that didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
this will.
You were right about that. I'm gonna give it overall a matinee. And I'm not even going to give it a crazy matinee. I'm giving it a matinee because most of it is summer blockbuster territory. They're right. We've seen this. We've done that. This is not the new Jurassic Park. However, that last 30 minutes, I give it a full price. And And even if you spend your money to like your full dollars to go see this, you pay full price. I think that last part it'll be worth it, because you know what? At least you're gonna leave with that kind of excitement. You're gonna leave with that kind of impression.
Yeah, and everything you're saying, you being who you are and how you feel about this, that comes into my thinking on it. Like, how do I rate it? Because I know there's people like you out there who are they're dying for this, and it's probably giving them what they want, especially that last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And with all those people, I would I would say like, hey, go see it. It's what you've been waiting for. Go have a good time, because ultimately it's a thrill ride. For me personally, it's okay. Most of it's okay, and even the second half where you're getting to the thrill ride part, I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm just not all that into dinosaurs, so it ends up being just kind of on the slightly above the level of like San Andreas, where it's just it's disaster porn and it's fun, doesn't have a great impact on me. Even though for me it's so, it would boil down to a matter. Although I will say there is probably a scene, I don't know if it was with the kids, but where that dinosaur, maybe it was with the adults, but when that dinosaur came out and was chasing them, the size of it, I was like, that's really effective. Like, that hit me home on a fear of being there with that big thing running around.
Well, you goddamn right. He's about to eat 2 kids with 1 chump. Look at that.
I think it wasn't even the kids, because at that point they were on my nerves too. I was like, what? If they get
okay, come on, man, don't make me look like the bad guy. You knew they were rough.
No. They were bugging me, but by the time they were running away, I felt bad for them.
They should have a thing where it was like an inner city that had a field trip to Jurassic World, and we got to see like some kids from the hood interact with this shit. I would like to see how they react.
Oh, kind of attack the block.
Yeah, like an attack the block type thing.
Like a scared straight type thing. where you actually get a dinosaur up in their face. Yeah, motherfucker, you think this is funny? You know what happens in here? We eat, motherfuckers.
Eat that orange.
Eat that orange. And then you got that one kid. Man, he ain't nothing shit. They just so chomp. Now who else wanna fuck around?
Who else wants some of D-Bug?
Yeah. My bike punk.